Hello again. In this tutorial, we're going to finish up with how to set up a voice board in Blackboard. And at the end of the last tutorial, we looked at how to enter grades if you wanted to grade the voice board. So at this point, I have about 5 different responses from demo students in my voice board. And if I want to grade them, I'll just click on grade this board. And remember, you have to set that grade the board up before or when you're setting up the voice board at the beginning. Okay, so we've already set that up, and you can see here we've got all 5 students. Each of them have 1 post, and it gives you your average length. So we'll just go in here and enter grades for each of the students. And then once we have grades for everyone, we're going to click submit. And as you'll see, those grades get automatically entered into the Grade Center here in Blackboard. So we'll go back to our assignments, scroll down to the Class Management section, and under the Grade Center, expand the Grade Center and click on Full Grade Center. Now, you should see a spreadsheet with your students, and then there should be an assignment here for the voice board you did. We called ours Holidays. And so here are the points that are already entered for each student. Now, at this point, you can make notes of these yourself in a grade book if you want. If you have like a hard copy grade book that you keep. I'm going to show you how to export these in a spreadsheet. And that's not going to necessarily help you get them into IG Pro. Eventually, you're going to have to put them into IG Pro. The purpose of doing this would be if you know that you're not going to enter grades right now into IG Pro, but you don't want to have to go back into Blackboard in order to get access to these grades, and you don't want to write them down. You just want to export them and then have them in an archive so that you can reference them when you are ready to enter grades. So once you have the grades in your Grade Center, you would click on Work Offline and click on Download. Now, you can export the full Grade Center, but if you have a lot of different assignments in here, you're going to get everything. All I want is that specific assignment. So I'm going to click Selected Column and go down to the last assignment called Holidays. And then I'm going to click on Submit and then Download. Click Save File. If it's not, a lot of times this Open With will be selected. You don't want to use that. You want to save the file. Click OK, and it's going to download it. Pay attention to where it downloads. You can either save it on your desktop. Mine automatically goes to download. So I'm going to close this out and then minimize the browser. So if I go into my Downloads folder, I'll see a folder or see a file called GC Train, etc. The GC stands for Grade Center, and then Train Instructor F. Horton, that's the name of the course, and this is the column that we downloaded. If I double click on that, it's going to give me this message. Now, the reason for this is because I have Office 2010 loaded here, and the file is downloaded in a format that is more compatible with Office 2007 and prior. This is not a problem. All you need to do, and all this message is telling you, is that the file formats are not exactly the same. Just click Yes, and it will automatically convert it for you. So you can see here, if we clean up these columns a little bit. Some of these we're going to get rid of because we don't need them. Now again, these are demo students, so there's no student ID here, but for yours, the student ID is going to match the username. You don't need both, so you can get one of the other. I don't need last access, so I'm going to delete that column. And this is the name of the assignment, Holidays. And then this is just an ID that is attached to that. I don't need that either, so I'm just going to leave this as Holidays. And at that point, if I want, I can just click on the Save button and save this as a Excel file. Now, I may need to click on File and Save As if I want to actually save it as an Excel spreadsheet. It saved it as a text document originally. So what I want is the Excel workbook, and we'll just call this, I'll say Blackboard Holidays, let's say voice board, so that I'll know what it was. And then I can save it in my documents or save it anywhere I want. But I'm just going to click Save, and then I'll have this for future reference. So that's basically all there is to that. And if you run into any problems with this, please just ask, and I'll be happy to walk you through and troubleshoot it with you. Okay, thank you.